Okay, so in this video, we're going to go over why sugar and salt are important in a diet. So first, let's start off with the role of sugar in a diet. So sugar in its simplest form provides a quick source of energy. It's found naturally in fruits, vegetables, dairies, foods that also offer essential nutrients like vitamins, minerals, and fiber. The issue arises with added sugars, okay? Drink water, which are very prevalent in processed foods and pretty much offer like little nutritional value alongside a very high calorie count. Example, cereal, right? That's a very good example. Sugar isn't actually bad for you. Excessive intake of added sugars will lead to health issues like weight gain, diabetes, and heart disease. So how to manage sugar intake? Choose natural sugars. So opt for whole fruits instead of fruit juices, or sweets for a rich or sweets for a fiber-rich nutrient snack. If you're looking for snacks on what to do, I have a whole section of protein snacks that will all no sugar added or low calorie, low sugar. Read labels. So learn how to read your labels. I have videos on this in this module on what to do for that. Okay, because like a granola bar is going to include, like, there's some that have a shit ton of sugars, there's some that don't. And same thing with sauces, or just go to the saucerization category. And then limit sugary drinks. So there's a whole conversation to be had if Coke Zero or Diet Coke with aspartame is going to kill you or it's not. Fundamentally speaking, you're going to die of diabetes 1,000% if you consume a lot of sugar from drinks, and you'll die a lot less sooner. What's the opposite of that? If you don't consume it, right? So replace other sodas and sweeteners with water, herbal teas, infused waters, etc. Now here's the importance of salt in a diet. It's very, very important. Salt, or sodium, plays a critical role in fluid balance, nerve transmissions, muscle fluctuation, and preventing cramping. It's a vital nutrient, but too much salt could lead to hypertension and, well, cardiovascular disease. But you're going to have a shit ton for that. Most people consume more salt than necessary, largely due to processed and restaurant food. So in my opinion, there's a difference between sodium and salt, because I have 20 grams of salt a day. But that's because I'm adding it to like my single food ingredients, right? So I have a chicken breast or steak or eggs. I'm adding 2 or 3 grams of salt to that, right? So how to optimize your salt consumption? Cook at home. Prepare your own meals will allow you to control the amount of salt used. What's it called? Do not consume 20 grams of salt. Okay, that's I'm doing something different. But now choose fresh versus frozen, because frozen veggies typically contain, fresh and they consume less sodium than canned, right? And then experiment with other options like spices, etc. And be careful when you're using like all-purpose blends of spices. They tend to have insanely high sodium counts. So the key to both sugar and salt is balance. Understanding their roles in your diet allows you to make informed decisions on how to incorporate them healthy. So moderation is key, right? Small amounts of added sugars and salt into a balance is fine. It's the excessive intake that poses risks. And then know what your needs are, right? So I'm more of an athlete and I need more sugar and salt than most of you, right? So you need to figure out what you need based off your activity levels and your bodies, and be mindful. So pay attention to how foods and sugars are and how it makes you feel. Like I know when a lot of people eat Chinese food, the MSG makes them feel like shit, right? But in summary, sugar and salt don't have to be feared or completely avoided. Same thing with carbs or bread. By choosing whole, unprocessed foods and being mindful of the added sugars and sodium, you will be able to enjoy the benefits of these nutrients without compromising your health. Remember that the goal is a diet that supports your lifestyle well-being, allowing for occasional indulgence and like sustainability. Okay, a diet isn't a diet if you can stick to it for the rest of your life. So just remember that.